Hey y'all, this is Brett, and today I'd like to talk about a reply that I just got from Durianrider and elaborate on it because it's a pretty good reply, good enough for Harley to respond, so let's check it out. And this is in regards to Durianrider wins first place 2013 Strava Base Mile Challenge with 6,190 kilometers cycled. Woo! Damn, that is a lot of kilometers in 1 month that Harley cycled to win this challenge. And he made a video about it, and he talks about how he had to eat steamed rice, which goes against the 80-10-10 diet, right? It's not raw, and it's not fruit or vegetables. And so I thought, maybe Harley is coming around. And he ate steamed rice, he says, because he needed the carbs to be able to do that many miles. And I wrote, Harley, now that you are admitting to eating steamed rice, why don't you eat some nice baked squash and some collard green soup? Complex carbs for the win, baby, not just short-chain sugars from fruit. Also, wet grinders for the win. Mashed food rocks the boat. And if you haven't seen my videos on using a wet grinder to mash food with stones, then check it out on my homepage. Harley writes back, squash and collards are too low in calories. I'm not interested in low-cal food. Fills you up too quick, but you lack strength the next day as your glycogen and as full as it should be. I live at 2 speeds, hard or chill, not one for moderation. Carbing up lets me go hard when it matters and chill when it matters versus struggling to go hard or struggling to recover. Does that make sense? To a degree, it does. I write back, it makes a lot of sense, bro, but there are plenty of foods that are more geared for developing the mind, not just the body. You are an athlete, and I get that. But if you want to compete with David Wolfe mentally, carbs alone won't cut the mustard. I believe that eventually you will have to come to the center and get balance. Also, even though David Wolfe seems somewhat greedy and unethical, nothing personal, David, he's incredibly smart and a good guy at heart, just like you. Wide variety of foods, FTW for the win. Woo! And the reason that I say that is because I believe that especially certain foods like quinoa and amaranth are geared for developing our minds. And that's why human beings have come so far in the last 10,000 years. Because they started eating grains. And that enabled them to focus a lot more of their time, first of all, on other things other than just foraging for food and eating all day. Which is what people that just eat fruits and vegetables have to do to be able to get enough of a wide variety and a large enough of a quantity of certain nutrients into their diet. And it just doesn't make sense. And so, I eat a wide variety of foods, and I made a video entitled something to the tune of the 40, 20, 10, 5, 5, something like that diet. And I talk about how the best diet is the one that includes a huge variety of foods, raw and cooked, and seaweeds and fermented foods as well. And I guarantee you that you are going to see in the coming years that this resides to be the truth, the best diet overall, and that the others are just fads. The 80-10-10 diet, there's legitimacy to it, and maybe some of us will have to move to a tropical region and eat a lot more raw food, and almost all raw food, or almost all fruits, for a while. For a while. Some people may get so stuck in their thinking, and they may be so extreme in their videos that other people think that, well, they'll think that if I don't stick with this diet, other people are going to look down on me, and so I've got to stick with this diet. Otherwise, people will just say all kinds of bad shit about me. And you know what? If we're a teacher on YouTube, we have to still remain flexible and not get too I'm not sure what the word I'm trying to use here is, but if we come across as being know-it-alls, that we know everything, and then it turns out that what we said before was wrong, then we're screwed. And so I'm going to stay open-minded to everything, because I don't want to look bad. I don't want people to say, oh, what about when you said this or you said that? Because then I will be screwed. So anyway, you gotta love David Wolfe. I saw one of his recent videos, and he did lose some weight, and he's looking and sounding great as usual, even though, you know, I don't agree with everything that he does. He sells a lot of things on his website that I would never sell. But anyways, he's an incredibly intelligent person, but he could not even come close to Harley in regards to the physical athletic abilities, nor could I. So everyone has their strengths, their weaknesses, but what we all want to do is get stronger and better in all regards, mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional ways. And so just keep at it and do what you do best, but work on your weaknesses. And in my opinion, the best diet is a wide variety to be able to give us that balance in our lives. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you dig my videos. Peace in.